Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a horror video, as you can see by my Evil Dead 2 t-shirt, and today is a horror film review, and today's film is Anna and the Apocalypse from 2018. Anna and the Apocalypse is a horror comedy musical and stars Ella Hunt, Malcolm Cummings, Mark Benton and Paul Kaye, and was directed by John McPhail. Now for the plot, we're going to go to the Fountain of All Knowledge, Wikipedia. It says, Anna, a soon-to-be secondary school graduate, that's UK high school, plans to go travelling for a year before attending university, much to the displeasure of her father Tony. Her friends are dealing with their own issues. Her best friend John is secretly in love with her, Chris is struggling with a class assignment, and Steph is trying to get her social justice reporting past the tyrannical vice principal Mr. Savage. Nick, Anna's macho ex-boyfriend, is also making her life difficult. The night of the school Christmas show, in which Chris's girlfriend Lisa is performing, Anna and John are working in the local bowling alley, and Chris and Steph have gone to film for Steph's story. During this time, a zombie infection starts spreading, and Lisa, Tony, Savage and Chris's grandmother are stranded in the school. Anna and John bond over her post-graduation plans on their way home from work. The next morning, Anna and John leave for the school, completely oblivious to the zombie chaos around them. When they encounter a zombie dressed as a snowman, Anna decapitates him with a seesaw. That would be, I think it's a teeter-totter, as they call it in America. Figuring it would be too dangerous to go home or to the school, they go to the bowling alley where they meet Steph and Chris, who had taken shelter there. Steph finds out that an army evacuation is coming to the school, so the group plans to go there once it is safe. Anna and Steph find a zombified cleaner, and Steph kills her, alerting a group of zombified bowlers to break in. The group kills them all after a bloody fight and realise that getting to their loved ones will be difficult. The next morning they wake up in a ball pit, and Anna, Steph, John and Chris wake up to find that the army have been zombified and no evacuation is coming. Regardless, they set off to the school to see if their loved ones are still alive. Nick, who is greatly enjoying the carnage, and his jock friends rescue the group from a horde of zombies and join them on their way to the school. Anna tells John that she still plans to go travelling despite everything that has happened. At the school, Savage fights to maintain authority as the others plan their own evacuation. The students cut through a Christmas tree emporium in an attempt to save time, but are ambushed by zombies, which kill Nick's friends. Once at the other side, John is bitten. He gets Anna to safety but sacrifices himself to distract the zombies. The survivors reach the school, where Savage has let the zombies in as a last-ditch measure of control. Anna and Nick split off to search for Tony, while Steph and Chris look for his family and Steph's car keys. Nick reveals that his father asked Nick to kill him after he was bit, before distracting a group of zombies so that Anna can find her father. Chris finds Lisa, but his grandmother had already died of a heart attack. Steph, Chris and Lisa find the car keys in Savage's office, but Chris and Lisa are bitten while trying to escape, having used Chris's video footage as a distraction. Anna finds Savage in the auditorium, where he is using Tony as bait for the zombies. Anna gets to the stage and saves Tony, but he lashes out at Savage and they fight. Savage falls to the zombies, but Tony is bitten in the scuffle. Anna says goodbye to her dad as Nick arrives and the two of them leave the school. They prepare for one last stand before Steph rescues them in her car and Anna finally leaves Little Haven. So that's the plot, and now time for my ratings. For horror, I'm giving it a 6. There are a lot of good jump scares, and the zombie makeup and gore effects are quite good. You can see a few homage scenes from films like Dawn of the Dead and other zombie movies and TV shows. In a way, some of the kills are brought off. There's nothing that you wouldn't expect from a zombie film as regards to the horror, and if you like zombie films, then this one is still worth watching. For story, I've given this a 7. The story is pretty good. Following teenagers is a good idea. It's a lot different than some of the other horror films where they the main plot follows like the adults. The parts are well acted, especially Ella Hunt, who plays Anna. She's very good, and people like Mark Benton and Paul Gay. If you've seen them in other stuff, other films and TV shows, particularly those of you from the UK, you can tell that there's a good quality of acting there. Enjoyment, I've given this kind of 2 scores. For my enjoyment, I give it a 7. It's fun. The addition of the songs, which are quite catchy and are suitable for the story that's being told. They do add something from your ordinary zombie movie. But if you don't like musicals, I've given the enjoyment a 2. But as I don't mind them, I've given it a 7. And that's the score I'm going to use for my average. And that average is an appropriate 6.66. So have you seen Anna and the Apocalypse? If you have, what do you think? Write down in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, and remember to share and subscribe this video, and I will see you in the next one.